Welcome back. In the previous part, we started up Lily's test, and we learnt more about the club that Akiyama here actually owns. That may be where he's getting the money from to fund his entire business. I assume so anyway. There might be other things going on, I don't know yet, I don't know. But we do need to meet Lily at Theatre Square and see about going on a date with her. I think that was the plan. Oh. Telephone then. Akiyama-san, this is Tanama from Elise. Lily-san just went home and I finished totaling her sales for today. Great, thanks. How'd she do? Just over 500,000 yen. That's amazing considering it's only her first day. Pretty impressive, yeah. But she's gonna have to step up her game if she actually wants to pass. True. Maybe you could drop in during her next shift? It might help having you there to give her some pointers, Akiyama-san. Not a bad idea. Sure. Why not? Thank you, sir. See you then. Beep. So where is she? There she is. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries at all. Nice work today, by the way. Getting used to it? Yes, but, But what? I'm a little worried about how much I made today. Didn't feel like very much. Do you want to know the actual number? If you don't mind. Yes, I would. Alright, here goes. Your total for today came out to... all the dots. 500,000 yen. That's... it? Why the long face? That's pretty dang impressive. No, I know, but that still leaves another 2.5 million in only 2 days. Don't worry. Today was all about settling into the job. And hey, you didn't even have a full shift. I suppose. Seriously, you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. What's so funny? You're a very interesting man, Akiyama-san. Yeah? You say this is a test, but now here you are telling me everything's gonna be fine. What's wrong with that? It's not like I want you to fail or anything. Don't you? Of course not. I want nothing more than to lend you that money. Might be a test, but I've been hoping you'd succeed from the bottom of my heart. Akiyama-san. Plus, I know you're not gonna just take failure lying down. Not with that much money on the line. Yes, you're right. I can do this. That's more like it. Just try not to stress too much, yeah? Keeping cool is half the battle. Okay. Now, how about we enjoy this date? Anywhere special you'd like to go? Can I ask you something first? Why are you being so nice to me? Well, because you're worth it. I'm not sure I understand. This isn't part of the test, is it? Not exactly, but hey, remember the date we were on earlier? Let's just call this part 2. So it is part of the test then. And here I was ready to join you on an actual date. Look, it doesn't matter what it is. Just keep me company for a while, okay? Now that's settled, where do you want to go? Your pick. I get to choose? Anywhere you want. Don't worry if you can't think of a place, though. I have plenty of spots we can stroll into if need be. Oh, well, that actually is somewhere I'd like to go. You sure you don't mind? Of course not. So, where to? A bar I've heard about over in Champion District. I think I'll recognize it once we get there. You know, I have a feeling I might as well. Yeah? Alright. Let's go. It's just that case of the amount of locations in these games at this point we've been to. Kinda recognize quite a bit. Although I say that, I didn't know about Club Elise. Has Club Elise always been there? Not entirely sure. I'll have to check. Like, cause, like, there is Elise. Club Elise. It had to have been there in the past. I mean, things do change over time though in this series. Like there's an entire district that's just not being created at this point. It's probably best to go around here, isn't it? I have been informed I can't run either, which is kind of disappointing. Like, this is the maximum speed. It feels so slow. I need my sprint. I need it. Is it somewhere in here? Yeah, I think so. Though, I don't remember this building being here before. Really? It's been around at least as long as I have. Probably way longer. Do you think we could head inside? I'd like to see it for myself if you don't mind. Oh, sure. Wait, I do know this building. It really brings back memories being up here. Yeah. Though back then, it was one of the taller buildings in the area. It really stood out. You know, I'm very tempted. After I've caught up with the entire Yakuza series, Like a Dragon series, whatever you want to call it, including Lost Judgment, to go back to Yakuza 0 and have a look at the Millennium Tower area. Just to see how it feels to go back to when there was no Millennium Tower. I probably didn't recognize it because of how small it seems in comparison nowadays. Did you used to come around here a lot? I lived here, yes. Honestly, it feels like that was a lifetime ago. Huh. Those were the days. Sure, I was always broke and lived in a tiny apartment, but life was good. Lily, tell me something. Why are men always so busy looking upward? I'm sorry? They work themselves to death for that one big break, and they end up forgetting the girl by their side in the process. I suppose a guy in my line of work is kind of biased, but whether it's family or the one you love, it's tough to make anyone happy without money. Men tend to take that responsibility pretty seriously. We're all desperate to claw our way up to someplace stable. That's my theory anyway. I'd be fine without all that. If things had just stayed the same, well, I would have been the happiest girl in the world. So what is your story? So you can't stand how money changes people, yet you still came to me for a loan. Strange, isn't it? I never really cared about it before, and now I need it more than anything. Life's good at throwing you curveballs like that. Makes you wonder, though, why does money make the world go round anyway? It's a medium of exchange.
金で人が幸せになれるんだったら、俺が君を幸せにできるのかな。
Oh my. Rather abrupt.
Why どうして避けなかったの？
どうしてだろう。なんとなくあなたならいいかなって思っちゃった。あなたはどうしてキスしたの？
なんでだろう。でも5年ぶりだよ。こんな気持ちになったのは。
別れた恋人の話？
ああ。でも振られちゃった。本
当に？どうして？
さあ、 あの頃俺にお金がなかったからかな。おいおい、見せつけてくれるじゃねえか。俺たちにもサービスしてくれやねえじゃん。また柴田組か。あんたらも懲りないね。あ？なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ。柴田のこと分かってて喧嘩売ろってのか。そうだそうだ。柴田組のことならよく知ってますよ。東証会の直系って肩書き振りかざしながらも二次団体の中じゃ常に末席に位置する万年窓際族だ。なんだとこのガキが。予定にはなかったが構わねえ。ぶっ殺してやる。
Oh, here we go then. Shibata family hitman. Weren't we being watched by the police though? Shouldn't they be around somewhere at this point? You'd think so, but... Ooh, right in the planter. Ooh, that's some serious damage there. Best get the guy with the gun still. I thought he was done for. There we go. Never mind, I was trying to pick up the gun, which is now gone. Lost my heat. The combo's working very nicely for me. Oh, planter again. I was trying to see if it would throw him off the edge, but no. Be careful of him. I was gonna swing around and hit him. Oh, the sword went flying. I was gonna try and use it. Ah well. We better get out of here before more show up. Come on. Is it the chase? No. Phew. We should be safe here. Sorry you got dragged into that. It's been an interesting couple of days. It's okay. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? What is going on over there? Look at them in the back. I'm not entirely sure. No, I'm fine. Much as I hate to say it, we should probably call it a night. I'd hate to run into more of them. You're probably right. Well, do your best tomorrow, alright? I'll swing by and check in on you if I can. Okay. Good night, Akiyama-san. Very strange. Oh, Chapter 4. The Promise. March 4th. So that's why the Shibata family's been on our asses all this time. Yep. And how are things on your end? Any luck tracking down Arai-san? Not in the slightest. Not yet. I see. Tojo HQ's got the entire clan looking for him, though. I'm sure it won't be long before they find him. They'll serve him up to those Ueno bastards on a silver platter if we don't do something fast. Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. Can't just sit on my ass and wait. I gotta go find him. At least before HQ does. I have to know the truth. I mean, he'd never do shit like this without a good reason. Listen, Kido-chan. Let's say Arai-san does have a reason. How exactly are you planning to explain that to the Tojo clan brass? What do you mean? Remember, their relationship with Ueno-sei was gone sour. But all that gets swept under the rug if they hand over Arai-san. The Tojo doesn't really give a damn why he did what he did, or even if he did it at all. The only thing that matters is that he's their way out. So what, he just gets to be their sacrifice? Pretty much. But he... Look, Arai-san's a smart guy. He knows this isn't about whether or not he can prove he's innocent. That's why he's gone into hiding. So, what do we do? Take it. Huh? What's this for? This is the only way I can help now. Find Arai-san before the Tojo clan or the police do. We can worry about the rest then. But Akiyama-san... Use whatever money you need to track him down. I've got other work to do, and you're the only person I can count on. Akiyama-san... Why are you doing all this? Let's just say it's an investment. Arai-san's worth it. I don't get it. Why do you care so much about Arai Anarchy anyway? Anarchy! Does it really matter? Yeah, actually, it does. I'm looking for him because I want answers. And I'm not taking his cash until you tell me what you're up to. I like this from Kido. I like this a lot. Oh, the dance. Please, I need to know. Fine.
実は昔俺さ、新井さんに助けられたことがあったんだわ。
え、秋山さんが新井の兄貴に？
ああ。ところでお前、俺が昔ホームレスだったって話は知ってるか？
まあ噂程度に聞いたくらいですが、本当だったんですか？
実は俺ホームレスになる前な、東都銀行っつう銀行で働く普通のサラリーマンだったんだ。
秋山さんが銀行員？
ああ、今から5年くらい前の話だ。6年くらい前までの俺の人生は綺麗な階段を汗一つかかずに登るような順調なものだった。東都大の法学部を卒業、東都銀行に入社。俺は金融工学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。
じゃあどうしてホームレスなんかに？
クビになったんだよ。2005年の初めにな。
クビ？なんかやらかしたんですか？
業務上横領、つまり会社の金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。
どうしてそんなことを？
知らねえよ。だって俺は横領なんかしてねえんだからさ。
は？どういうことですか？
はめられたんだよ、会社にな。いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて懲戒免職ってやつだ。
そんなバカな。
まあ普通そう思うわな。俺も何かの間違いだと思ってた。だが現実は違った。俺が当時担当していたとある会社の口座にあった100万円がある日突然俺の個人口座に振り込まれていたんだ。
それでクビですか？
ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。銀行は俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職処分とした。その後俺は真相を探った。それまでに貯めた金を使い方々手を尽くして調べ回った。でも結局分からずじまい。そのうち貯金も尽きてカムロ町で路上生活を始めたんだ。
それでホームレスですか？
金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ、元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は他人の金で遊んでいただけだったんだって、その時初めて分かったんだ。
じゃあどうやって金貸しなんてやれるほどの大金手に入れたんですか？
拾ったんだよ。
は？
だからさ、お金が降ってきたの。それからパーッとそれを拾ったのさ。
いや
本当だって。知らない？ミレニアムタワーで爆発があってさ、そこから大量の札束が降ってきた事件。
あ、知ってます。じゃあ秋山さんはその金を？
そう、だいたい100万くらいだったかな。死に物狂いで拾い集めたよ。この金さえあれば俺はもう一度人生をやり直せるってな。
なんか運がいいんだか悪いんだか分かんねえ感じですね。
まあな。だがその時の俺にとってその100万円は命と同じくらい大切な金だった。だがそんな大事な金をこともあろうに俺は盗まれちまったんだ。路上で寝ている隙にな。
誰にですか？
町のゴロつきさ。あの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って路上で寝ているホームレスを襲うような遊びが流行っていたからな。
待ってください。それじゃもしかしてその時に秋山さんを助けたのが。
そう、新井さんだ。当時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった。そのチンピラが俺から金を盗んだ連中から金を取り上げ、ホームレスの俺にわざわざ届けてくれたんだ。
どうしてそんなこと。
新井さんは涙を流して喜ぶ俺に言ったよ。俺がこの町を変えてみせますって。
兄貴、
俺はその時誓ったんだ。もし俺がこの100万円でのし上がれた時はこの人にかけてみようって。
かける？
ああ、この人ならカムロ町って猿山のボスになれるかもしれないって思ったんだ。カムロ町ってのは弱いやつから強いやつまでいろんな連中が集まってくる、いわば一つの群れみてえな場所だ。だが集まってくるやつらには一つだけ共通してることがある。
何ですか？
夢だよ。カムロ町に飛び込んだ人間は皆必ず夢を見てる。
夢？
いい女を抱きたい、金持ちになりたい、えばりたい。どんなちんけなもんであってもここに集まる連中には皆それぞれの夢がある。だがその夢を叶えられるやつはごくわずかだ。そして人は夢を諦めない。生きてくのに必要なもんだからさ。わかるか？
はい。
皆夢を見続けていたい。だからこそこの町では人に夢を見せられる人間が求められているんだ。
それが新井の兄貴だと？
ああ、良くも悪くも人間ってのは強さに憧れる。新井さんにはその絶対的な強さがある。俺はそう思ってんだ。ボスがいない猿山は機能しない。この町は今強いボス猿が必要なんだ。カムロ町って町は今までずっとそのボス猿を極道に求めてきた。だが桐生一馬というカリスマが去った今、ボス猿となれる人間はいない。機能しなくなった町から猿は去っていってしまう。強いボス猿を求めてな。
なんか深い話っすね。
まあちょっと回りくどい言い方だったが、要はそれくらい俺は新井さんにかけているってことだ。
わかりました。俺秋山さんの夢のためにも新井の兄貴を必ず見つけます。このお金はありがたく使わせていただきます。
おう、何か分かったら俺に連絡してくれ。
はい。
ただいま。あ、木戸さん。
あ、どうもっす。
I like this backstory here. Definitely makes him an interesting character. Just how he views the world around him and how he views Kamurocho. But anyway, that took longer than I expected. Maybe I should go check in on Lily-chan. What are you talking about? You got debts to collect. Did someone have a deadline today? Today? Tried 3 days ago. People don't pay on time unless you remind them. What if they skip town? Alright. So, who are we talking about again? The owner of Marimba, the bar in the Champion District. Now go collect that payment. Marimba, right. You promised you'd take care of it on time. But you went and blew it off like always. Did I? Well, there's no time like the present, right? Just make sure you actually go this time. Yeah. Head to Marimba. Akiyama-san. This is Tanama from Elise. Yes? Hey, Tanama. What's up? Linny showed up for work. If you have time to spare, you should come give us some pointers. Right, okay, be there in a bit. Great. Well, we'll see you soon. Hana-chan's not gonna like this, but I better pop by Elise for a minute. Oh, what's going on here? What have we got? Received emails. Everyone's buzzing about Forex, foreign currency trades. Why not see how it can make your savings grow? We recommend our foolproof, principal-protected Forex plan. Literally nothing to lose. I mean, you say that. Interested parties are invited to join one of the CEO's Forex info seminars taking place throughout the day. We look forward to seeing you there. Ask for the president's cashback special. Seal Trading Incorporated, Senrio Avenue, Camarocho. Guarantee of principal. Sheesh. People still fall for this currency exchange crap? Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing who's running this dog and pony show. Guess I could head over to Senrio Avenue for a few laps at some point. I guess you could. Now, I was informed when I got into Chapter 4 I should look into doing a side quest. I'm just wondering if that's it. I want to check upstairs first. Because it could be in here. Oh, Chief, you have a customer waiting. The one you told me about on the phone? Got it. Thanks. Oh. Apologies for the wait. So tell me, what brings you here today? Like I said though, like with any sub-stories, any side quests or anything you think are important, please do let me know. Quickly. Otherwise I might pass them and then we'll never get round to them. We don't want a situation like we had in Yakuza 3. Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? It's Shinobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need that money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I'd inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time I figured I'll start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground. It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have been better to just pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So, will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea. But why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it? I guess I didn't pass their review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. You haven't even got an idea? Still haven't figured it out, huh? What? You need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality crap? No, it's just... Never mind. How much did you need? Let's see. About 5 million? Why so much? Though now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. What the hell. I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here. But first, you're going to have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright. So you want to start a company? Be its president? In that case, I'll need you to... Find 3 business partners. We'll go with that. Find 3 people to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yeah. People who'd be happy to help build a company. What do you think? Basically, those 3 will be the ones who are actually in charge. Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. No. It won't take long at all. Business partners, not friends. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million for me.
社長
Chief, I couldn't help but overhear. Are you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too, huh? To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with a test? Oh, I'll lend him the money. But only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's a rough world out there. But what if... just on the off chance. Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. You know, Hana-chan? A man might have lots of people he calls friends, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'll be a cinch to find 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You have friends, but not business partners. It's that difference, like, we're after business partners. And that's difficult. Oh, the darts. Welcome back. So, where's those 3 partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Ah. So you failed the test. It's not my fault, it's theirs. They're just too blind to see it, and after all those times they begged for an invite to my parties too. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go. Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. No. Please, I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. We have other business to attend to, you know? But it doesn't look like you'll be leaving anytime soon, so... Alright, one more time. No! No, get out of here! Be gone! Like, that's it. Bring me 10 president's business cards? No, invite a hostess here after... We'll go with the business cards. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them, get the cards and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or even 30 cards, no problem. Uh-huh. Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Chief, why are you giving him a second chance? You'd usually send somebody like him well on his way by now. He's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him, and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It is your company after all. If it were you, Hana-chan, how would you go about collecting 10 president's cards? Go ask? Well, I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to the company presidents directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab a hold of a president or two, take them to a print shop and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. All the dots. Welcome back. So, you got those cards? I only have one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well, then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shinobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. That test was set up all wrong. I can do better, I promise. You're not getting a third chance. Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. Oh, alright, but only one more. Now then. Why? Invite a hostess out after the club closes and bring her back here to my office. A hostess club? That's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know. It's a real shame. I'd have all kinds of girls trading after me if I just had the money. I'd be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. The place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you, and they'll take care of the rest. Really? Can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. He won't do it. Chief, enough's enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right. But it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Not really. It's like, no, he's just coming back to the office after a few conversations. The guy's a walking disaster. Chief, but why'd you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun, and on your tab no less. A first-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. But this guy's broke, so he has about a 0% chance of pulling this off. We don't know that. I mean, he might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so. If that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. No luck? All the dots. Welcome back. So, where's the hostess? Oh, that club is no good. Girl at my table only said a few words, then clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer. The paying customer. Yeah, paying with someone else's money. Seriously, though, any other club, and I would have had a meeting out of the palm of my hand. It all boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shinobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. If you just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please, you've had 3 now. No, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance, one more. It's always just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. All the dots. Alright, so leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit. Please, this is it. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never, ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Absolutely. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine. Then this is your honest to goodness last chance. Oh no. You fail and you leave, got it? Got it. I'll pass it for sure this time. You'll see. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. But that could take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it gonna be? You in? Or out? Alright. Where is this leaflet company, anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shinfuku Street, just past the M store. Let me give them a call. Hello, Paradise Advertising. This is Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama-san, to what do I owe the pleasure? You'd been asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Named Shiobara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shinfuku Street. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Yep. All they can do is downsize. And our friend, Shiobara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy. Don't you think you should go check up on him, just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Do you remember where Paradise Advertising is? The west end of Shinfuku Street? Just past the M store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Hold down the fort till I get back. Yo, what's going on? Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in, blustering about how he was going to put me in the black. But when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited his father's company but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize, I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. I've got to be frank with you. Yeah, it's your job as president to make this decision. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking toward Children's Park, though. He was. Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Alright then. So, over we go. No, I don't want to fight, mate. I'm in the middle of something. Oh, very well. Just stop it. Terrible they are, terrible. Even got his friends to help him behind me. Fine, I'll use the heat action on him then. There we go. Hey, come over here. Ooh. Steady on then. Ooh, what is that going on there? That's something. Damn. Are we not done yet? Where's the other guy? Are you gonna get up? Thank you. There we go. Level up, oh. Yeah, come on. I've got things to do. People to see. Got a spicy 5k there. Anyway. There he is. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? All the dots. What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have been slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personnel costs. In other words, hey, if it isn't old Chiabara's idiot son. Imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father's company. So you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied, and well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. Think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as a manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now at my age? Either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You could never understand how I feel. Never! You're right, I couldn't. Still, murder's not the answer. What's your deal anyway? You taking this moron's side? If you want to try to start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? Ah, that does it. We'll all go down together. Now here we go. Camarocho man. Come on, get back up. Oh, maybe we'll just use this tree. Oh, you're done. Oh. All the dots. Hey. Enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... All the dots. It can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a moneylender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance. Drop by any time. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep. Sure did. I knew it. Then why? Why? All the dots. His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it, so you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? All the dots. That angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option. Sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people. Like that old man. All the dots. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Sure. I'll call him right now. Yes, hello. This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come meet us at the park? Well? What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? Shiobara-kun wants to talk to you. Oh, well, I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he'd employed over the years. Now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if this is too forward, but you have to downsize. Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt, every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san, I agree. Downsizing's the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. Guess that really is the only way to go, then. I just have one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they'd all been friends and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I'd assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. I've learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough. So let's consider that test passed. The money's yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are then. 5 million yen. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Got a copy of Memoirs of an Action Star. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. We gained 5,000 XP. Right, so with that Alright then. With that sub-story done, what I'm going to do is end this part here, and in the next part I'm going to go see what I need to do to get the sub-story I was told that I should do. So we shall see about that in the next part. Ta-da for now.